Hello everyone, this is Mike from Missouri here. I'm giving another update on my case 1840. If you're new to the channel, I'm working on the boom and quick attach of a 1989-1990 case 1840 back there in the corner. So a couple months ago, just a quick recap, I drug this thing home, engine runs, powertrain seems to be good. Pins and bushings are more worn than I was aware, especially these lower boom bushings. On a previous video, I have a little bit in there about how I line bored with a homemade line bore setup. But I just want to give a quick update. I've got a lot of time honing with some of my manual hones. Here's the little driver for it. These are Amco wheel cylinder hones from, I think, the 50s, 60s, sometime in there. Anyway, so I've literally spent, I probably got about 2 hours at least in each one of these, probably more like 3 hours, but these are the bushings that are gonna go, that I've made to go in the bottom of the boom arm. That's the hole for the grease. Nose will get pressed in there. So I'm just going to show you some dimensions, final dimensions. The inside of these bushings, I honed them to 1 inch 53 thousandths. And the outside diameter is 1 inch 298 thousandths. This gives me a pin. So my pin here, this gets cut in half. It goes, it's a lower pivot right here. These I honed to 1 inch 50 thousandths. The pin is 1 inch 49 thousandths. This is made out of 4140. I'm gonna heat treat and temper this. The boom ID is 1 inch 297 thousandths. I honed and honed and honed to bring it up from like 1 inch 293. Took me a long time to get 4 thousandths out with that hone. That gives me an interference fit between the outside diameter of the bushings and the boom of 1 thousandths, plus or minus a few tenths. I got them pretty close. I have, 4 thousandths clearance between the pin and these bushings. They're definitely within a 1/2 thousandth, probably less than that, because I honed everything to size. I cut them in the lathe, everything within about 2 thousandths, and then I took the final 2 thousandths with those hones, which I can't tell you how much time I've spent honing these parts, but that's what it takes to get the tolerances. Probably better than factory. I don't know what the factory tolerances are. So this is 52-100, also known as ball bearing steel. I will heat treat and temper that into my forge with temperature probe, and they get tempered at, I've been tempering them at 400 degrees. The 4140, I'm going to temper it at a higher temperature to make it softer. But again, I'm concerned with these pins, need welded onto something. Don't know how I'm going to do that, because I don't think you can weld high carbon steel very readily. So I'm not even sure how they did this, or this is even high carbon steel. I would think it would be, but I don't know. So I'm coming down to the home stretch here. I have The boom bottom's taken care of. The pins, custom made and honed up here. The pins here, custom made and honed, and this is all oversized. I got some of this in another video. I got the bottoms here honed, and now I just started on, this is the cylinder tilt. The end of the cylinder rod's going here, tilts the quick attach. And I run into another problem. I got the measurements. I honed this a little bit just to get the debris out, just to see if it was egg-shaped. It really isn't too egg-shaped. Inch and 22 thousandths. The inside one measures inch and 32 thousandths. 10 thousandths difference. I could probably hone that out in a few hours, but that's not the problem. The biggest problem is over here. This outside one's 1 inch 19 thousandths, and this inside one's 1 inch 46 thousandths. That's what, 27 thousandths difference. You can't hone 27, well, I guess you could, but 27 thousandths is going to take hours and hours and hours. I don't even know if you could do it without ruining the hone. A hone is meant to hone the tolerance, not to bore out. So I may have to come in here and line bore this now. I really don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I just want to give you guys an update of where I am on this project. After I get that figured out, the final pin and bushing on this machine are the ends of the loader boom opposite of the bucket that attaches to the top of the machine frame there. I don't know, the state of those look to be better than the rest of this because I think they were the easiest ones to grease. Someone even put these grease extensions on. But sorry for that sun. I don't know. I need to figure out how I'm going to line bore this. I'd like to bring it 50 over, just like this one. These were close enough. I was able to hone those out to 50 over. But I can't hone. And I guess I could make this side 1 inch 33 and this side 1 inch 46, but having them different side to side really kind of bothers me. So I think I'm gonna rig up my homemade line bore setup again, bore this to like a 1 inch 48 thousandths, and then take the last two with the hone. That would be ideal, and then this whole thing would be 50 over. Anyway guys, that's where I'm at with the pins and bushings problem. I've spent about the last month on. I'll give you another update in the future. Take care.